All right, let's check Wonder Trades, and then we're gonna do some solos before we hop into what we're actually gonna do. Still trying to complete the collection. We're close. All right, let's go do some solos. How's it going, Cat? Good morning. We're gonna try and do some solos, hopefully get the Pikachus. So we did end up getting double Raichu, which is great, because now we can actually make a Raichu EX deck, which is good. I'm just not sure what Pokemon we want to pair with Raichu yet. I have to take a look. Also, we ended up getting double full art Professor's Research. I was doing a couple of pack opens offline. So that's good. That's fun. I think today will be the last day that we actually play a new deck. And then I want to try and just rank up a little bit. You know, I want to see if we can actually like get top 10 maybe. We'll have to wait and see. How's it going, Ryan? Alright, just because I don't want this guy to actually retreat. I don't know how the auto works. Go ahead and Gladion. Guarantees are still Valley. I think I believe in auto. Now, can you have deck recommendation? We're gonna do a Raichu EX deck, but after that, sure. We might be able to do some deck recommendation. Yeah, we got the Raichus. I got the Raichus offline. I'm not sure what I want to throw in the Raichu deck, to be honest. 130 damage is a lot. Red in the deck would help meet some thresholds, some breakpoints, I think. But I'm not sure what else to throw in the deck. I think Pichu, probably double Raichu, double Pichu, just so we can build up to 130 as quickly as possible. Maybe Zero Aura, so I could also build up. Elemental switches thrown in. Zero Aura, double Raichu EX, double Pichu. Maybe all of that. So truth be told, I've been having a lot of fun actually playing the Ho-Oh deck. Ho-Oh has been phenomenal. Like we streamed Pokemon, I think Thursday or Wednesday, right? It's been a while. Wednesday is the last day we actually streamed Pokemon, and we went 17-5 with the Ho-Oh deck. Got master rank pretty quickly, and that was fun. Now, I did end up playing more offline, and We went like 9-0. I went on a 9-game win streak. We were absolutely shredding, to say the least. Alright, so unfortunately I am gonna have to evolve here. I'm gonna have to Iono. We got the rare candy. Now all that's left is hoping that we actually get our Rampardos. People have only slotted one Raichu and one Alolan for versatility. Ah. One Raichu, EX, one Alolan. I guess if they both need 3 energy, I gotta take a look. I'm not actually sure. Alright, Rampardos, we're looking for you. One Rampardos. That's all she wrote. Porygon with buggy evolution. Or Tyranitar. I'll see what deck we try out. We'll give it a couple of games, but after the Raichu. Rampardos Lycanroc is good for auto. I mean, I think the Sil Valley is good as well. All things considered, just we went first, sadly. Going first isn't the greatest. Okay. Cyrus. Let's go ahead and evolve that. We'll evolve the back. Guess we're sticking with the front. Never lost with the Rampardos Lycanroc. We don't need Rampardos, but we should be good here just to do this. Just so we're able to swap an attack for 100, just in case. Super excited for Pokemon ZA. The ranked mode seems fun. When does Pokemon ZA come out? Like 5 days, right? I think next week. Alright, let's do 2 more quick matches here. Five days, yeah. We may or may not get Pokemon Legends. We'll see. I've been kind of addicted to Pokemon Pocket. How's it going, Hawk? I guess Well, Sabrina. Guess we can hit this guy. Are we playing ranked today? We always play ranked. Whenever we are live, we always play ranked mode. If this isn't a type null, we're dead. Yeah, I saw there's a bundle for the Pokemon Legends ZA. But I thought for like a Switch bundle, I thought they'd customize the Nintendo Switch. It's just a plain Nintendo Switch 2. But it does make the game, I think, like 20 or 30 bucks cheaper. Are we going first again? Dang, we've gone first for these solo missions every single time. Any news about the next pack incoming? No. Usually there's not any news until like 10 days before the update. So in this case, we're gonna have to wait 9 more days before we start getting like any kind of news, if there is gonna be any kind of news. It's usually not until the last 10 days or the last week leading up to it. But who knows, there could be like a trailer, since this is going to be like a big update, since it's going to be it's going to be Series B. It's Gladion. I think we'll just fight this guy in the front. The old school bundles of just a cheaper game. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'm addicted to Pokemon Pocket right now. Especially after we already built... This guy can't kill us. Especially after we already built a pretty good deck with Ho-Oh and Lugia. Like, I am confident to say that this deck is going to help us climb Master Ball. But only if we can decide to stop trying out new decks and focus solely on Ho-Oh Lugia every single day. I've still not lost against a Suicune Greninja deck, even offline. We ended up playing the Ho-Oh Lugia deck offline. I went like 9-0. We went on a 9-game win streak. Like, this Lugia Ho-Oh deck is too good, man. If there's any like tournaments going on today and you guys are trying to find a deck to run, highly recommend running the Ho-Oh Lugia. I guess Sabrina's the better play here. You wanted to use Silvally, but no type null, no Rampardos. I mainly just use this deck for solo missions. It's a good solo deck, you know? Very nice, very nice. We don't need to swap, do we? No, we do. All right, let's swap here. All right, solos are done. Are we gonna play the deck today? The Ho-Oh and Lugia? I'm hoping. I gotta get to this Raichu EX variant. So I'm not sure where top 10 is. We haven't played that many games. Top 100 is 2860. And I'm not sure where top 10,000 is. We're at 1608. 1608. All right, let's open up some packs. Let's make this Raichu deck. Let's open packs. Let's play Raichu. We'll try this viewer requested deck, and then I want to play some Ho-Oh. So I want to speed through some of these decks so I can actually play some Ho-Oh and Lugia. $1,800 is top 10,000. Okay, that's not that bad. 1,800 you can get to pretty easily. Although I feel like most of my time that I spend is always playing new decks, which takes up most of the time. Yeah, I'm not building the deck right now, Ryan. You gotta wait and repost. I'm building the Raichu deck for now. Raichu deck's the more important one since it's the event Pokemon card. All right, so we just need one more Pikachu to complete that collection. Your history is flooded with losses. Try the Ho-Oh Lugia deck. I don't think you'll be disappointed. Like, we've gone on some pretty good win streaks with this deck. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9-game win streak. We lost right there before, whatever. This is our rank up, and then I stopped yesterday. We were on a 1, 2, 3, 4-game win streak. Lost 1, lost 1, 2, 3, 4-game win streak again. Lost 1, 2-game win streak. Lost twice. 3-game win streak, but I think it was more than that down here. So a lot of win streaks. 3, 4, 4, 9. Overall, pretty good. Can I show the deck? There you go. That's the deck list. Take a screenshot. If we have time, I'm hoping we do. We'll play some Ho-Oh Lugia later today. It does really well in Ultra Ball 4. It got us to Master Rank pretty quickly. And it also is good in Master Rank because after we ranked up, we went on an immediate 9-game win streak with it. We haven't lost a single game to a Suicune Greninja with this deck. We've mainly lost to like Kartana, Pheromosa, and that was before we had Komala in the deck. We lost to a Raichu and a Magnezone, Arceus in a Darkrai. It's a very, very strong deck. All right, so does anyone know who plays? Oh, they're both 3 energy, Raichu EX and Alolan Raichu. Should I pop in both Raichu EXs or should I just do one of each? And then we run double Pichu, probably double Zero Aura. I was going Indian, Keanu. We're gonna want Elemental Switch in the deck. Let's go with some standards here. Four cards remaining. We got Raichu, Oricorio, it's a lightning deck. You gotta have an Oricorio. Gotta have double Ori. So we got one Raichu EX, one Alolan Raichu. Raichu needs a Pikachu. Which Pikachu should we run? Probably one that needs just one energy to attack. This one, Spark. I think Spark Pikachu is good to mark. So we got double Pikachu, double Zero Aura, double Raichu EX, but different ones. Oricorio, Pichu. So we're running 8 basic Pokemon. Two Elemental Switch, 2 Pokeballs, 2 Research. I don't know what the last one should be, truthfully. X speed maybe, just toss in. Raichu EX to draw faster. But who would I kick out for Raichu? Unless I'm kicking out the Zero Auras. But I feel like that would slow us down a bit because we can ramp up to Alolan Raichu very quickly. I don't think we need to draw super quick since Pichu needs to put energy on Pikachu. Yeah, Spark Pikachu helps with the Cyrus plays. Alright, so that's the deck list so far. That's the deck list. We'll play it. We'll see how it goes. You lost 13 in a row yesterday with Garchomp. Got from 60% to a 50% win-loss ratio. Also have open 35 promo packs. Still have only gotten one Raichu. Dang. Well, you might be in luck because apparently Raichu EX only needs one of the new Raichu. But don't quote me on that. Alright, Raichu EX. For those of you who are on the horizontal YouTube stream and not the shorts vertical, then you will be able to see the deck list on the right side, the win-loss in the top left. Top, and let's play some games. I think we have a 60% win-loss ratio right now, but obviously since we keep trying out new decks, it'll drop down quite a bit. We're going first. First isn't too bad if we start with Pichu. And we got the double Zero. So I guess we're just putting... I guess I can just double Zero Aura. Because the odds are what... I mean, I didn't need to fully commit. We're going first. I could have seen what we got out of the Pokeball. Right? It needs to be a Pikachu. It's an Oricorio. That makes me feel like I don't want to actually put it down. Because then we'll have 0 space for Pikachu. Unless, and this is a big unless, he lands heads. Because if he lands heads, he goes up +1, right? Also, we don't have any Giovannis in the deck, so I guess I could have technically thrown in a Giovanni. Maybe get rid of X speed. Because with Giovanni, we can 2-shot a type null, which is nice. Alright. 0 auras going in. We're going to need to 3-hit this guy to actually kill and win. That's the unfortunate part right now. Swapping wouldn't change anything. I'd rather deal with the threat, which is Silvally, because Silvally is the big threat. Silvally's the main threat. Let's go ahead and fight. So if we end up losing this because he evolves into a Silvally, then yeah, we got to put in Giovanni. Because that's technically saying that X speed that we have in the deck would have been Giovanni right now. Alright, we're going 0 aura. If he has another supporter, we're cooked. What's it gonna be? Alright, nice. Alright, Giovanni comes in. I have a nice setup going on. Caught your eye instantly. Yeah, we tried to make an overlay that's good for Pokemon Pocket. Because I know Pokemon Pocket is a vertical. Pokemon Pocket is a vertical game, so there's a lot of empty space when you're trying to stream. So I tried my best to fill in that empty space with what the deck list, the win-loss ratio, some other stuff, what rank we currently are, so on and so forth. Let's see, we're 61% win rate. Time to drop that, trying out this deck. I don't know if this Raichu deck is good or not. We're just trying it out just to see. We're just trying Raichu out. I don't know if Raichu is actually meta at the moment. We might not even need Pichu, the 0 auras, but we'll find out in a moment. Let's see, we're going second here. We got Eevee. Eevee in front. It's a good thing we are going second. They're running water energy. We also have an Oricorio. No reason to Mars just yet. Let's go ahead and Professors. We don't have an X speed, so we are going to be stuck on Pikachu, unfortunately. But maybe we can find some evolutions going. Put an Oricorio down, because why not? And then we'll just go ahead and swing in here. We're on the field. 1 energy, no 0 aura, which sucks. Glaceon won't be able to do anything as long as we go Oricorio, but we're not going to be able to... Oh, they need 3 energy. Alright, so we finally do have 0 aura. A little too late, I'd say. Honestly, 0 aura isn't going to do us much. We're thinning our deck so much right now, with all of that being said. So I'm going to put down another Oricorio because I think this is funny. Pichu doesn't do anything. 0 aura doesn't do anything. I'll put down a Pikachu in the back and then put energy on that Pikachu so I can build a different one. The only reason why I'm not committing fully to the front is if somehow they throw a Misty down and they can get Misty heads, I lose all my energy. At least this way we're able to have one energy on the back line because we do have Elemental Switch that we can bring in. With only 7 cards remaining, we have a very good chance of finding what we need, aka the Raichu. Question is, should I actually still commit? What's the reason to commit to the Raichu, which we did not get, versus just switching to the Oricorio and attacking? So now I think we just Oricorio. Yeah, let's do it. Seems good. So they're stopping the build so far. I'm going to keep putting energy on the Pikachu in the back and we'll keep attacking here. What do they got? I'm trying to think about what they would evolve the other Eevee in the back to. Another Eevee EX. Eevee back to heal most likely. We do have a Cyrus which we can bring back. That snowy terrain, man, doing some work on us. Alright, we got the Raichu. Which means it's time to swap. Energy, Elemental Switch, evolving, Volt Tackle. Glaceon is down. We got our +2. We are at 90 HP, but if they decided on evolving this back Eevee to another Glaceon, I think we're okay, right? Maybe. We might not be. We might not be. We'll see. At the end of his turn, I take 10. I'm going down to... Yeah, I'm knocking myself out, theoretically speaking. We do have a Giovanni in the deck. 1 Giovanni, 4 cards remaining. A 25% chance we can win right here. If not, we're knocking us out, and they can always Cyrus us, which will kill us. Alright, didn't win the 25%, sadly. Which does mean I am going to die here. And I'm just going to opt to go for the hit. Dang, that 30 recoil, I'm starting to understand. Doesn't feel good. Alright, let's see if they have a Cyrus. If they retreat, then we win. Okay, we won the game. Because them retreating basically tells us that they don't have a Cyrus of their own yet. But we have a Cyrus of our own. They've already double EV'd bagged. They Aerodud. They're at 50 HP, which means the Cyrus is exact lethal here. That was a close game. For the first game, that was very close. We're going to find out if this new Raichu EX is good or not. So far, so good. I say first game, but that was technically our second. First game after we put Giovanni in the actual deck. Even though we did not see a single Giovanni at all. Yeah, this deck is interesting. Pichu in the deck might be overkill. I'm still thinking if we want to kick out Pichu for Raikous. Because I could theoretically do that. Kick out the Pichu, just throw in Raichu. because we have 0 aura. All right, we're going first. We got 0 aura in the front, Pikachu in the back, Oricorio on the side, and a Nihilego on their front. Another Pikachu. If this is a... Yeah. I think we just chill for the time being. I'm not sure who I want my last Pokemon to be. Oricorio or Pikachu. Depends on what other Pokemon they throw down. Okay, Pikachu, I think, here. Also, I think we throw an electrical cord. At least one. We're going to start changing this deck just a little bit. But I feel like we throw in electrical cord. Let's go ahead and Lightning Claw. I should have put the other Pikachu down and evolved into the Raichu, technically speaking, since we don't need the other Oricorio. We're going up against non-EXs here. Yeah, electrical cord is something we're gonna alter this deck ever so slightly after this match here and see if we can make some work, make some magic happen. So let's do this. I want a Sabrina first and foremost. No, because if I can kill the Naga, then we technically are clean. But I need to swap and then double. He's doing how much damage? 30 on the poison? I need to kill that Nihilego somehow. Other Oricorio. Energy on Pikachu. Because if I do this and he attacks and kills the Oricorio, then I can just go Raichu EX, Elemental Switch, and attack the Naga without Raichu taking any damage. Like frontal damage here for the poison. Because our Ori, no matter who I put in, we're going to die. We're taking 70. So I think doing it this way was a little bit better. Our Zero Aura is already weak, so if they Cyrus it, it's okay. We're going to be taking energy from it regardless, so that's perfectly fine. We'll go ahead and Pokeball here. It's another Zero Aura that does us nothing. So let's go ahead and Elemental Switch. We'll take from the Zera. We'll evolve into the Raichu. We'll one-shot this guy. And I'll put down another Pikachu as well. Alright, so we're on the field. Naga's out of here. Sadly, I will take 50 next turn. So unless I top deck another Elemental Switch, we're kind of cooked. Actually, no, I can just retreat for one, go to Pikachu, attack. They're doing 50, right? Oh, they're doing 60. This is not good. Sabrina does nothing because of Celesteela. Evolving into a Lowland Raichu wouldn't do us anything. I could Energy Pikachu. A Lowland Raichu it. Swap to Zero Aura and pray that we top deck an elemental switch and then we should win. Yeah, we're gonna change this deck. We're gonna put in electrical cord. How's it going, Robert? Alright, so it's all coming down to a Alolan Raichu. Do we find an elemental switch? 1 in 8. It's a 0.12% chance. No elemental switch, unfortunately. Yeah, that's all she wrote. Anyone I switch to, they have Guzma or Guz do 120, and if I go into my Ori, Ori's taking 60. Maybe he makes a mistake. There is no room for mistakes. All right, we're gonna alter the deck a little bit. I think Pichu is gonna go. Raiku's gonna come in. This will be Raichu 2.0. How's it going, Rodrigo? All right, so Pichu's gone. Raichu EX is coming in. So we got 2 Raichu EXs. Double Zero Aura, double Oricorio, Elemental Switch. Part of me wants to kick out the Giovanni just for the... I'm gonna say no Sabrina. Since we have Cyrus. I do desperately want Electrical Cord. Okay, so maybe we keep Giovanni. That's good. 1 Electrical Cord, double Elemental Switch. We have 6 basic Pokemon. 8 basic Pokemon. Alright, this deck looks good now. Alright. Deck list is updated. Deck list is not updated. Hold on. Alright, deck list is updated. I'm going to update the deck list as well for the horizontal stream. We're going to label this Raichu EX 2.0. Or version 2. Version 2. Just so we know what deck actually won games, which deck didn't. The other deck went 1 and 2. Alright, so we're going first. We have Raikou. That's a good start. Now we can get some card draw, which we desperately want. The other thing is we want a Zero Aura, right? We want a Zero Aura out of this Pokeball. Nice. And then we'll just Pokemon Professor's Research. Another Zero Aura would be perfect. Pikachu. All right, we'll take a Pikachu. So Zero Aura in the back, Pikachu, and Elemental Switch. Because I think the plan now is going to be continuously attack with Raichu until we die. And once we die, we can put Elemental Switch and transfer that energy to the Pikachu if we want. I don't think we're ever going to go Zero Aura. Elemental or Electrical Cord is just so we can build up a lot of energy very quickly to the Pikachu without needing Pichu, necessarily speaking. So far, so good. They've got some cards going down. We have our attack and Cyrus. We did opt to take out a Sabrina just to make room for the Electrical Cord, and hopefully that wasn't a bad idea. We also have a Giovanni in the deck just so we're able to actually kill any Silvally Rampardos. Or Silvally, more so. But I guess arguably we could say no Giovanni is necessary since we have Raikou now doing 60 and then Zero Aura doing, well, 50. Speaking of Giovanni. Alright, Raichu EX is going down. They put energy on that Charmander, so let's hit it. Now the rest is just wait. See if he ends up getting the Pokemon he wants or needs. Ooh, we got ours. Ish? Not really. We're looking for the other Raichu. The Alolan. Okay, he's slow building. And he's using Guzma, which means that we won't be able to transfer. The good thing is it doesn't really matter, I think. We'll be able to build our Pikachu up. So let's go ahead and put an energy on Pikachu. We're going to go ahead and just Giovanni this, just to get it out of our hand, in case he has any other tricks up his sleeve. I don't want to evolve just yet. He already red carded. I don't think I want to evolve just yet. Alolan Raichu will be a lot better than the new Raichu. I think in every case scenario, right? Maybe? I don't know. We can one-shot Suicune. Alright, he's got the back evolving. He's gonna probably lose all energy and then Stoke. There goes the second Mars, like I mentioned. Because now he could give us a Alolan Raichu. That's why I didn't want to evolve just yet. Let's see if we end up getting it. 8 cards, 1 in 8, 0.12%. It's an Oricorio, not bad. So I will just do this. And I'm gonna attack again. Worst case scenario, I don't like, he has 1 card. It has to be a Lily or he dies, right? I'm still looking for that Alolan Raichu. 1 in 6 now. He's got the Lily. Oh, snap. Alright, so this is what we can do. He still only has 1 single card in hand. I'm gonna go Pikachu, and if we don't find Alolan... What is this? 5 cards remaining. We're drawing 2. Alolan. Alolan! Alright. So just to do the math, we're doing 30 damage for each energy. Yeah? That's 150 damage to him, plus our 60. $210. Beefy damage. Now, I feel like Alolan Raichu EX is just far better than the Raichu EX from the event, the promo. And I feel like running double Alolan Raichu in this deck would be more consistent. But for the sake of the event Raichu, we'll just run one of each and see how this goes. Because I feel like Alolan Raichu is just infinitely better. If we didn't get Alolan Raichu right there, what I would have said is we're going to put down the Oricorio and then swap to the Oricorio to buy more time. That would have been the play. Because then his one card in hand would have had to been a Repel or a Sabrina for him to win. So still low odds. We're going second. I think Raikou is always going down. Got the Oricorio. Zero Aura. Now it feels weird having Zero Aura. I feel like Zero Aura might just be here for elemental switch purposes and not really I'm going to be using him to attack kind of purpose. If that makes any sense. Because realistically speaking, we want Raikou in the front always for the card draw so we can draw as much as possible. More cards, the better. Yes? That's the idea. Let's go ahead. Let's Pokeball this. Pikachu. We got our full deck now. Energy and end. Elemental switch. So even if he does use Sabrina here, I'm still able to attack with either Raikou or Oricorio, either or. But saving that elemental switch for a sneaky Pikachu play would be good. Come on, broken space. All right. So let's soften him up just a little bit here. Gonna go ahead and just evolve into Alolan Raichu. I'll take him down from 5 to 3. Why not? Mars him before he Mars us. Second Oricorio. It is tempting, I'm not gonna lie, to swap and go Oricorio. We'll lose all energy, which might not be worth. As long as the Giratina dies, we shouldn't have to worry about the Darkrai though. So we attack again here for the Raikou, weaken the Giratina once more. Alolan Raichu will be able to finish. So if he Broken Space Bellows, I think 30, 60, 90, yeah. We're gonna, if he Broken Space Bellows again, we're just gonna hit Giovanni. Ooh, nice play. So Giovanni to 70. Doesn't really matter if we Geo right now. I'd only Geo to get it out of my hand, truthfully. Yeah, Geo won't really matter in the long term. I'm just gonna do it just so he feels less eager to want to try and Mars. I only have 3 cards compared to the 4 I just had. Because we need this element. Oh, never mind. We got 4 again. I forgot. End of the turn, Raikou. So what I could have done right now, I could have swapped to Oricorio and then attack. Elemental switch, we'd be safe. But I want to get greedy. I want him to attack. I want Alolan Raichu to come in and trade. And then we should be good. Just keep the aggression. Their Giratina is the only one that can do big damage. Alright, Professor's research on their end. Which means no Sabrina. this turn. They are putting energy on Giratina, which means that they most likely want to swing in. Oh. I'm trying to think. They still can't kill Raichu, right? Ah. So if I attack with Raichu... I'm going down from 140 to 120. And then I attack Darkrai. And I'm going down to 100, but they're doing 100 already, which means we get a double KO and we lose the game. So we lose the game technically, which means I'm going to go Oricorio instead. Because Oricorio can absorb one hit. And another Oricorio in case they Sabrina. That'll be perfectly fine. And then we can still just use Professor's Research. One energy, elemental switch from the Zero Aura, and then we'll clean up here. So we're missing just one more elemental, one more elemental switch. If I can find the other elemental switch, then we can go Cyrus, Darkrai, Alolan Raichu, elemental switch, then we're good to go. This is why we want double Oricorio in the deck, just in case. It's fine if they do this right here. We have 5 cards remaining and we're looking for just one elemental switch to win the game. They can't kill us. They've used both Rocky helmets already. Professors, it should give us good odds at the elemental switch. Pikachu, they haven't used Mars just yet. Professors. Elemental switch. Nice. I think that's it. If I switch now, elemental switch, attack the front Darkrai, he'd swap and attack me. I would take 100 damage, but then I can... Oh, he might have red. And then that means we're dead. So, probably not. I'm going to thin my hand then. And then we'll just attack. I was going to elemental switch to thin my hand even more because we need the Cyrus to win. And he hasn't used Mars yet, so I'm a little scared, right? We need Cyrus or else we're going to be hurting. But I have everyone prepped and set up. All we need to do is have him end turn, and then we can swap Alolan Raichu, pull in that Darkrai, and we win. Professors, which means no Mars. But he could still use a red card. However, red card would give us good odds, because we only have, what, 7 cards in our deck? We'd pull 3. Nice. There we go. All right, that's game. Cyrus. Yeah, he knows the retreat into the Alolan Raichu's coming. All right, so far this has been a Raikou Alolan Raichu deck, not so much the new event one. Not sure how I feel about that. Let's keep it going. We have yet to actually use the new Raichu. This can't be a Raichu deck without Raichu. Dark Tina has been in the mud this meta, true. We're going second. We got Raikou. in the front. And we'll throw down an Oricorio, why not? Because if it's the same Darkrai Giratina deck that we just played, it's a Darkrai. It's a double Darkrai. I think this is a different player, however, considering they have shiny Darkrai's in this. Alright, well, I mean, down to give this another shot as long as he doesn't find his Garrison. Wow, okay. He's got shiny everything, man. My, oh my. I mean, we technically have double shiny Darkrai and double shiny Giratina as well, so we could theoretically do the same thing if we wanted to. Alright, then end turn. So unfortunately, no Zero Aura, which means we're not going to be able to generate a lot of energy very quickly. Thankfully, we do have Electrical Cord, so when we do die, we can transfer that energy. And then we can either decide between Raichu or Alolan Raichu. The problem is that they do have a Giratina that's going to eventually be able to clean up any of the Pokemon I throw in, unless I'm throwing an Oricorio to clean up. So in that case, we're going to need a double Oricorio. Electrical Cord. It's too late for Zero Aura. I'm sorry, my friend. I don't know which Pokemon I want. Raichu EX or the Alolan Raichu. Honestly speaking, I'm gonna be real with you. Alolan Raichu is who I would pick. But I can't keep playing Alolan Raichu because then this deck isn't even new Raichu. It's just Alolan Raichu. And then at that stage, why not just kick out the event Raichu with another Alolan Raichu? It'd be so much better. Professor's Research. Zero Aura, another Professor's. Yeah, I got an Alolan Raichu. I'm so sorry, man. I've got a Alolan Raichu. Alright, so I feel like I need to actually build up Oricorio one time. Let me stop and think. If I pull an elemental... No. Actually... Let's do this. This is perfectly fine. I'm going to attack again. The reason why I'm doing it this way is because I have Electrical Cord on us. We don't need to put energy on Oricorio. Because in my head, I'm thinking, okay, he's going to leaf, swap, and kill us. But I need something to actually start swinging back. Electrical Cord means Oricorio setup, Raichu setup, and I can decide who I want to go in and attack. Because odds are he does swap, right? He does leaf, and he does kill my Raikou. That means I could easily Alolan Raichu, kill him on the swing back, and unless he has red, his Giratina is dead. Ooh, this has to be an Oricorio for us to live. I think it's a guaranteed Oricorio now. Oh, it's another Raikou. Uh-oh. Professor's Research, Oricorio? One in the deck. One more. One more. No shot. Oh, that's bad. The reason why I'm like freaking out here is because I feel like he has... So he's set up on Giratina. If I swing in with Raikou, he can Nightmare Aura, and I put a Pokemon in. Yeah, Nightmare Aura is the only way he kills, right? My Raikou. Which means I'd put Oricorio in. And then he would have to Sabrina to get into my Raichu EX, which means that no red, which means we're good and we're alive. Okay. I was freaking out, but I think we're actually A-okay. So let's go ahead and put another energy on Raichu. And then I'm going to attack. And we'll go in with this. So just taking a little bit of time, 10 seconds, doing a little bit of quick math, we realize we do live at 10 here. And the only way he can kill the 10 is by putting energy on Darkrai. And by putting energy on Darkrai, that means I can choose whatever I want, or Ikorio, and then he'd have to Sabrina to get the final win, which he won't be able to do. Alright, so our one and only card at the end is going to be a Cyrus. Choose Pokemon to switch to, or Ikorio. Oh! I forgot all about the electrical cord not giving us energy due to us losing to an ability. Which means since we don't have any X speeds in the deck, we're gonna have to wait, and we can't guarantee a win this turn. We're gonna have to wait. Now the good thing is I'm protected. I can put Oricorio in, I'm perfectly fine, right? He won't be able to Sabrina, and I'm set. Bad news is, if he has another Poke Center Lady or a potion, I can't bring in that Giratina and kill off surprise shot. So it's gonna hurt. So Oricorio to protect us. Let's Mars just to thin his hand before he Marses us. Evolve this Pikachu. Honestly, just go in with this Alolan Raichu energy, and then we'll end turn. Because now we're set up no matter what, and if he didn't find a Poke Center Lady because we Marsed him, then hey, we can bring that in. We're doing 30, 60, 120, 180 damage. Broken Space Bellow, I think we did get it. Alright, 180 damage incoming. So yeah, we had a little bit of a hiccup just then with the electrical cord, but it turns out okay since we had Oricorio. Dang, 3 win streak right now. This deck's kind of popping off. Could I show you after this battle the Gardevoir Giratina deck? What do you mean battle the Gardevoir Giratina? Raichu EX 30 plus 20 helmet recoil for 130 damage. Sounds like Rampardos light for way extra energy. Alright, so we're going first. So this is the one time where Zero Aura is actually good. In the front, because I can just get the energy and start swinging in. We also have an Oricorio, but I think I'm going to start with Zero Aura. Realistically, this is a pretty good start. Zero, Ori, Pikachu. We're just missing a Raikou. I like these odds that we have right here. I do like these odds. Let's go ahead and Professors because we can find a Raikou. Raikou. So now if they try to Sabrina, by all means, do it. Oh yeah. That one energy is going big with Elemental Switch. A Sabrina means we can swing in with Raikou, we can swing in with Oricorio, we can swing in with a lot of Pokemon. Alright, nothing yet. We'll just energy and attack. Pretty straightforward turn for us, because if he doesn't heal, he's dead. And if he doesn't find another Pokemon, well, I guess he's also dead. We also have Cyrus, funny enough, so I could just Cyrus and bring the Celesteela back. So there goes the healing. He does live at 80. However, one energy to swap Raikou, Lightning Weakness. 60 plus 20 is 80. As long as he ends turn, then that's all she wrote. We're 4-0 then. Yep, that's all she wrote. We're 4-0 with this deck. All right, retreat Raikou. That one Giovanni in the deck would also seal the deal. Elemental Switch, energy, and he conceded. Yeah, this is a pretty quick deck so far, man. No Pichu needed. Or apparently no Raichu. We haven't even used Raichu a whole lot. Four and 0. Is Raichu EX doing anything? Like the event Raichu? Because I gotta say, probably not. The event Raichu is probably not doing anything. Going first. Zero Aura, come on. There we go, baby. So we are going first, and we do have Raikou. If I put Zero Aura in, we're guaranteed able to attack with Zero Aura. But if I put Raikou in, we can get card draw and maybe find Elemental Switch. Debatable, right? It's debatable. So we're going first. I'm going to go in with Zero Aura and not Raikou. It's one of the times that I'm only doing that. We're going up against a dark deck. And the main reason why is because I could force him to kill a Zero Aura and then kill an Oricorio, and then I could do my thing. I was a little afraid I wouldn't find the Elemental Switch, truth be told, and that's the reason why I didn't want to entry in with Raikou. Yeah, I was a little nervous, not gonna lie. But it's A-okay. Now he has to take down double Zero Aura and then a Raikou. I think we'll be okay. We'll see though, because I can still swap right now this turn. And then Raikou, Elemental Switch, hit the Giratina, then Cyrus it so we can quickly try and kill it. We have options, that's all I'm saying. We do have options. Electrical Cord. I think my option is just going to be stick in and attack. Gotta save an extra spot right here, to be quite frank with you. And I think I Electrical Cord this. I can't two-shot the Darkrai, unfortunately. So that's the reason why I don't want to go Raikou here, especially with that whatchamacallit he just put down. Rocky Helmet. I can two-shot now if I wanted to. But if I attack, I go from 130 to 110. And then if I attack again, I'm technically dead. So this is not looking good, Chief. I'll be 1,000,000% honest with you. Just gonna swap an attack. It does mean my Electrical Cord is probably useless now. I only put it down just so he wouldn't Mars my hand. If he doesn't take the bait and attack here, then we're in trouble, because that Giratina can technically ramp up to the third energy it needs. Yeah, we're in trouble. We're looking for a Pikachu. We got the Pikachu. So energy on Pikachu. I think we're good. I don't know what I'm thinking. Swing in for the 50. Swing in for the 50. He already used a potion and a Poke Center Lady. I highly doubt he has more healing. So what most likely will happen is he swings in with Darkrai, kills us. I swing in with my Zero Aura, kill him. And then he has to Giratina to kill us, which Pikachu EX will finish. He did just red card us, but I believe we'll draw it back. Either that, or we're going to try and find an Oricorio to kill this Darkrai. And with only one card in hand, he's going to be hurting. So, plan is still the same. Plan is still the same here. Oricorio. Nice. Raichu EX. Not nice. Which means that now we're going to have to Oricorio this. And I'm going to have to swap and slow down a bit. So we're slowing down quite a bit here. All for the sake of Oricorio being able to attack and kill this turn. He's got one card in hand. What's it gonna be? Mars. Okay, we didn't need any of those cards anyways. We've got 8 cards left. We're looking oh so desperately for an Alolan Raichu. Let's just attack. He's already used all of his healing, so 2 hits and he's dead, right? 2 more turns and he's out of here. So he's gonna have to slowly try and build another Giratina quickly. He knows that. He's panicking right now. Energy on Zero Aura, because we might have to actually hit for 60 or 50 again. Maybe he had a Darkrai in hand and he was baiting me to attack with Oricorio just now. Moment of truth, let's find out. He's leafing out, which means a Cyrus will win us the game. Me staying in the front is very sketchy, because if he does find that Darkrai, we're cooked. So I could theoretically switch to the Zero Aura. Then he puts it. Yeah, I think I should switch to the Zero Aura. Maybe that was questionable play. With 5 cards left. I mean, I guess there's a 60% chance we win, but me putting in Zero Aura, letting him attack, could theoretically make us lose. I'm just more concerned if he found a Darkrai and he does Nightmare Aura and kill us, then all he needs to do is Sabrina after. And then he wins the game, right? Because he'd kill my Oricorio. But alternatively, if he attacked with Giratina this turn, which he will, then all he needs to do is Sabrina the next turn, and then we're still cooked. So we're kind of cooked from both sides, if I'm making any sense. 1 energy, 2 energy. Now the good thing is we are very close. We could technically win this right here, 60%. The reason I said 60% is because we have double Raichu and we have a Cyrus. 3 out of 5 cards was a game-winning card. And we needed Mars too. It was 4 out of 5. Because now without Mars, he has a high chance of having a Cyrus, which means that our Oricorio here will technically die. Not looking good, to be quite honest with you. Not looking good. So, let's go ahead and swap. Oricorio. Well, Elemental switch. And let's zap because if he has the Cyrus now, we're done. The fact that we lost an 80% chance to win kind of sucks. Could have been double Raichu, a Mars, a Cyrus, but it was the other Raikou. There goes the Repel, and the moment I do that, Nightmare Aura. So he did have the Repel I was scared of, which is a good thing we did swap off the Oricorio earlier. But I think that means we're good. We're done, right? Nothing we could do here. I think actually I could have just used Giovanni. Giovanni, get him down to the 20, and then we'd go for a tie at that point rather than a loss. All right, we're 4-1 with the deck so far. 4 wins, 1 loss, not too bad. I think we could have Giovanni'd. Trying to remember what was in my hand. I think I was like flabbergasted at the fact that we lost that 80%. So I was not having any of it, to be fair with you. All right, let's Zero Aura in the front, Pikachu in the back, Oricorio in the back, and end turn. That's bad. That's bad for us. Another Zero Aura. You know what? This is gonna be a no Raikou kind of game. Let's double Zero Aura. Because now Arceus has to go through both of the Zero Auras. And getting 2 energy here, especially because I think I want to swap over to Oricorio, is going to be good. Alright, what's this guy doing? Maybe he saw the Oricorio and was immediately like, yeah, I don't want to deal with this. I think that was it. So all it takes is 1 Oricorio. All right, we'll take it. We'll take it. A quick, easy win here. Just in case he does come back. I don't think he will come back. We're just going to go ahead, get all the energy we need. Just so he's not able to do anything with Arceus. A little overkill, a little extreme, but yeah. Alright. Apparently Oricorio was his kryptonite. You don't really see that too often in ranked mode. The rage quit, the rage quit. Let's play a couple more games here and then we'll switch to a viewer requested deck. Alright, we're going second. I do think Raikou is going to be in the front here. 1 Zero Aura, 1 Oricorio. We'll save the last spot for a Pikachu. Ooh, 60 damage. Perfect. However, he does have evolution advantage. Since he's going first, he's able to evolve first, so he does have an option to evolve into a Decidueye. Alright, energy, and let's just end turn. Simple enough. He does have it. However, he needs 2 energy to attack, right? So he'll only be able to Razor Leaf first, and then he can Pierce the Pain after. Arguably, I could swap over to Oricorio. It keeps us alive. But I won't be able to attack, will I? Because we need a double zero aura here. So we have options. Attack the Decidueye with Raikou and then die next turn. We have options. I can attack the Decidueye right now, and then he'll attack me, and then I'll die next turn because of his... Actually, no, this might be fine. I attack, I do damage to the Rowlet, I Cyrus it to kill it. If he kills my Raikou, it's perfectly fine because we'll be able to just kill him with Oricorio eventually. So we're going to take the risk here. We're not going to swap. We're going to put energy on Raikou. And I think I'm ready to swing in. Taking a big risk here, but we're definitely going to need to find that second Oricorio. Because he could theoretically win. He hits the Raikou, which means he's guaranteed killing my Raikou. Ooh, Leaf Cape means I can't kill that Rowlet. We got the second Oricorio. So I'm not going to Cyrus, right? I'm a little nervous right now, because I think he has base Decidueye. Yeah. So even if I did Cyrus and bring that in, we're still cooked. That Leaf Cape realistically saved him. Yeah, that Leaf Cape theoretically saved him. Oof. The grass decks, man. The grass decks are too strong. And I'm here for it. Alright, 5-2 with the deck so far. We're going first against water. I should wait just in case there's Suicune and Greninja, since more Pokemon helps them out. But maybe with just double zero aura, no one else will be fine. We'll see. I think it depends on what we draw with professors, because if we do get a like Pokemon communication, or not Pokemon Com, elemental switch. Nothing. Alright, so I don't think we're going to put down anything else. Probably keep the double zero aura for now. We hit for 70 per turn, which means we'll be able to kill the Suicune. And Suicune can only do 40 damage. 80 if it puts down his full bench. And then 90 to kill us if he finds a Greninja rare candy. So I'm going to call his bluff, and hopefully he doesn't find rare candy. We got Mars. Hit him for 70. Come on, no rare candy. He's got the other Froakie, which means he's doing 80. But can he do the 90 with the rare candy? I'm starting to think he cannot. Okay, which means Mars is going down. So Mars is going to drop no matter what. And because he's going to be able to just evolve and swing in and kill my Zero Aura anyways, it doesn't matter if I put down another Pokemon. So I'm going to put down Pikachu and then start building energy on this Pikachu. I don't know if that makes any sense, because I'm hitting for 70, and if he decides to kill with Suicune, then obviously my Zero Aura will swing back. But if he does get rare candy somehow and evolve and kill the Zero Aura, then he still can't one-shot my Zero Aura. Ah, he wants to one-shot the Zero Aura in the back. That's an interesting play, but I'll give it to you. Zero Aura here is still going to clean up regardless. I think this is the time I go Raichu EX, right? Like the actual event Raichu. Because the Alolan Raichu, Suicune only gets 2 energy. So we're doing 120 damage. Plus another 20 weakness, so 140. I guess that technically still kills it, right? Without us having to take 30 damage back. Theoretically, Alolan Raichu is just so much better. This works out still, though. They got the rare candy. Sadly, it doesn't really matter, even if they have Cyrus in hand. They'd have to swap to Giratina this turn to stay alive. Or Giant Cape. All right, he wins the game. We didn't pull our Giovanni. Raichu EX and Alolan Raichu have the same HP, yeah? Yeah, so we'd be at 80 and then he'd still be doing 60, which means we still die even with Alolan Raichu and we still wouldn't kill. Dang. Giant Cape. 25% chance we pull that Giovanni, we didn't get it. Very interesting play. Surprised we don't have Guzma in this deck. That Giant Cape top deck is crazy. Alright, I'm not too convinced this deck is super great. Yeah, we went on a 4-game win streak. Yes, this deck is 5-3, still a decent ratio in terms of win-loss. I'm just not super convinced about this deck. I'll still talk about it, why not? Alright, so this is the Raichu EX deck that we ended up playing. We tried to make do with the new event Raichu EX that just came out, the one that has Volt Tackle that does 130 damage, but 30 damage back to itself. But realistically speaking, I do feel like Alolan Raichu EX is just far better than the event Raichu EX, assuming that they are building energy on their Pokemon. If they're not building energy and they're scared and they have a Pokemon in the front active spot that's not even attacking at all, then yeah, Raichu EX is good, but that 30 damage back to itself definitely hurts a lot. However, nonetheless, this deck is running double Pikachu, double Zero Aura, just so hopefully we're going first with Zero Aura. We can elemental switch it later on. Raichu Alolan EX and Raichu EX with double Oricorio and double Raikou EX, just so we can get some card draw. The elemental switch, like I mentioned, double Pokeball, an electrical cord, just so if we're in the front and we have Zero Aura in the back, we can attack with Raikou or Oricorio, or get some energy on Raichu a lot faster. Double Professors, a Giovanni, a Cyrus to bring them back because Raikou can hit the back Pokemon. Same thing with Pikachu. And then a Mars for hand disruption. We have a single Giovanni in the deck, just in case you're playing Raichu EX, the event Raichu EX, and you're going up against a Suicune, and they have 140 HP, and they use a giant cape to go from to 140 to 160. Your Raichu is doing 130, plus a Giovanni will put you just at lethal range for that Suicune. But we're not only running Giovanni just for that situation, because obviously you could just argue and say go red instead. I think Giovanni is also good because if you're going up against, say, a Silvally, for example, you can 2-hit it with Zero Aura 50, and then another hit with 60, 110. Silvally's dead, assuming you don't want to put your Raikou in the front in an unfavorable position, so to say, because their Silvally could technically 2-shot your Raikou with a type Null Heads, 40 damage, then a Silvally evolution, and then you're dead, right? So at least this way you're able to try and just 2-shot with Zero Aura, stay out of the danger zone, Giovanni in here just for that little extra damage. But that's pretty much it. That's the deck. If I were to honestly say how I would make this deck better, I'd probably get rid of the Raichu EX, the promo. I just wanted to throw it in just so we could try it out. I think Alolan Raichu is just better in every way, shape, and form. But that's just me. You know, let me know your thoughts on Alolan Raichu EX or the other Raichu EX. But I think I'm still team Alolan Raichu EX all through. That's going to be a poll. I'll probably do a poll. Raichu EX. All right. He needed Rare Candy, Giant Cape in order to win. Yeah. I'm gonna get rid of this Entei deck. All right, Ryan, give me one single deck and we'll play a couple of games. Only one single deck. Whichever deck you want to see the most. Porygon. With data scan. Porygon Z. I'm assuming you want Space-Time Smackdown, right? Corfish. Crawdont. Double Mantike. Double Pokeball. One Cyrus. One Leaf. One Pokemon Communication. And a Team Rocket Grunt. Oh, this deck is interesting. All right, viewer suggested deck. All right, deck list is updated. Let me take a look at some of these cards. So Crawdont, once during your turn, when you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon, you may discard a random energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. So you're playing Crawdont in the back. And then Buggy Beam is changing the energy zone. All right, so we mainly want to be... Okay, I guess I understand. Team Rocket Grunt. Pure Water Energy. All right. The deck list is updated on the horizontal stream. Crawdont plus Porygon Z. We'll see what kind of a win streak we can get with this. I'll give it a couple of games, yeah? We'll give it a couple of games here. If we go 0-3, that's bad. Finally, a non-subscriber only chat. How's it going, Jeff? Which Raichu EX variant do you? We're going first. All right, this is our first time actually trying out this deck. We got Corfish. Sadly, no Mantike, and we are stuck on the Corfish. However, if we do get energy, or excuse me, actually, never mind. We're going first. We can't swap. I was gonna say if we do end up getting our Pokemon here, the Mantike, then I could swap, which I think we still will swap. I'll put down Porygon Z or Porygon. Data scan. Doesn't change anything. Professors, ooh, let's go, baby. It only gets you excited or disappointed, depending on what you end up looking at, right? But a Professors is pretty good. I guess you can also start planning your next turn to make faster turns with the short 90 seconds clock. All right, let's see. Professors, since they're obviously not building the front, we'll just do this. We got another Crawfish. That's data scan. Another Porygon. Porygon 2. Now, I think I put energy onto the Porygon too. Buggy Evolution will let us evolve it. And then we're just cruising, right? End turn. I feel like they Oricorio swing in here. Nice. So I do think I hold on to my Crawdaunt for now, right? I do think I hold on to Crawdaunt for now. Splashy toss the Crawdaunt. I guess I could have done Crawdaunt, because then he wouldn't be able to attack. But I think doing it this way is better, because I can Team Rocket Grunt Arceus next turn. And Crawdaunt. Porygon. Alright, Buggy Beam. We just have to hope he doesn't have a Sabrina in hand, because this deck doesn't have any hand disruption. No Mari's, nothing. Which is kind of scary when you're playing ranked mode. No Sabrina, no Sabrina. Ah, come on, yeah. Like I said, hand disruption in this deck would be good. But it is a viewer. This is a viewer suggested deck. Just to reiterate for the people watching, this isn't my kind of deck that I would make. We'll give it some more attempts. We'll give it like 2 more games here to see if we end up losing both or not. All right, we're going first with the fish in the front again. Let's double Pokeball. Porygon's going down. Hopefully this is a Mantike. Nice. Professor's Research gets us another Porygon. So we'll Porygon, Mantike, and then I think we'll chill for the time being. Data Scan does literally nothing because we're drawing it with Professors. It's Crawdaunt. I guess it does do something. It means that I don't need a Pokemon Calm right now. I can wait. I think this might be the same wait. Oh wait, no, this is not the same person, I don't think. It could be. So they're running Water Energy, funny enough, on an Oricorio. I think they might be running Greninja and Suicune. How's it going, Molten? Alright, so we're gonna Porygon 2. I guess we'll just data scan. Let's Professors first. Data scan. Energy. Let's it evolve it. It's a Buggy Beam. Core Fish, and then we'll end turn. I feel like we're only going to be able to build one single Porygon Z, right? And then the rest should go to the Crawdont. Thankfully, Oricorio is not able to attack until next turn. It's building up energy again. Or maybe he's leaving. What's going on? Oh, there we go. I forgot we have a Leaf in the deck, which I don't know why it's Leaf and not X-Speed, because X-Speed just does what Leaf does, but better in this deck. Porygon is a 1 retreat. Core Fish is a 1 retreat. And Mantike is a free retreat. So when you think about it, why would you not put an X-Speed in the deck over a Leaf? It does what X-Speed does, but better. I guess it's only if you want to run away from Porygon Z, but I think once you're on Porygon Z, you kind of want to commit to that. And you wouldn't evolve a Porygon in the front unless you are committing. So definitely an odd deck creation here. Alright, so I am just gonna go in and kill with the Core Fish. Because he's bricking on I don't know what kind of deck he's trying to build. He's got water, lightning, fire, singular Oricorio that's gonna go down to the Porygon Z next turn. Yeah, dude, I don't know what he was trying to cook. The opponent bricked, unfortunately. I don't know if that counts as a win, but we're 1-1. How's it going, He Who? Alright, we're going second. We got Mantike, we got Core Fish, this is perfect. And we have a Pokemon Com for the Porygon Z. Alright, not bad start. We can actually see some magic happen, I think. Especially if we can find the Crawdont for the type null, that'll shut it down. No Sabrina in the deck, so no way we're going to get to that Skull Fossil. Professor's Research. Let's just go ahead and Professor's first before we Pokemon Com. Can thin our deck from all the basic Pokemon, so Pokemon Com can give us a better chance of finding what we actually want. We'll go double Core Fish. And then we'll Pokemon Com Porygon Z. So I think this is a guaranteed Porygon 2 or the Crawdont, which is perfect. Data Scan. It's a Mantike. Energy. And energy on Porygon. Because now we can do 80 to the type null if it attacks. Even if it doesn't attack, I think we're still going to just swing it for the 80. It's too good to pass up on. All right. So he's got his one. Porygon is not... Wait. I think Porygon Z is weak to... Yeah, we're weak to fighting. We get shut down by this deck. If he finds his Rampardos, it's GG. Alright, so let's data scan. Grabbing a Cyrus next turn, which does nothing. Porygon 2. Bench energy, which means that Buggy Evolution lets us evolve for free. Double Evolution. And then we are swinging in, I think, right? Wait! Random energy, hold on! Psychic! Hold on just a minute. Rampardos can't attack. Rampardos is not going to be able to attack. I was thinking, all right, let's attack. We got to hope he doesn't have Rampardos. Oh no, dude. It doesn't matter. Porygon Z, quick evolution here. We did go second with Mantike in the front, so that helped out quite a bit. All right, Buggy Beam. No fighting. Psychic again. Woo, baby. Let's go. There it is, man. The opponent rage quit. That's what you like to see, all right? That's what I wanted. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, the Buggy Evo is pretty cool. Alright, we're 2-1 so far. If he had put energy on the Rampardos and chose not to attack with the Soul Valley, then we could have been cooked. But then we would have needed to find... Oh no, yeah, we would have been cooked. Mantike in the front. No Mantike. We do have a Leaf. We got a Corfish. Data scan gets us what? A Porygon Z. I mean, realistically, I don't know who we want in the front and who we want in the back. I guess I'll wait one more turn, then data scan again, just to see. I don't think he wants Guzz in the front either, so I think he's going to swap out. Like, neither of us really want Guzz here. Okay, I guess he saved me the trouble of using Leaf. Funny enough, I kind of wanted this Pokemon in the front. Professors is next. I think a Crawdon is funny. And then we'll do this, and we'll end turn. Because now he's like, oh, I'm cooked. He's ending turn again. I really wish I could have just Team Rocket right here. I mean, actually, I'll data scan. If I'm getting a Porygon 2, I'm Team Rocketing. All right, I have to Professors. Porygon 2. Porygon Z. Next turn we can leaf off the Crawdon. I guess this is a good reason why Leaf is here and not the X speed, just in case you evolve and retreat. Alright, so we can Leaf and attack, which is going to be good for us. The problem is, like, this is the big problem, right? This might be too early. And if he does land a Grindcore, 2 heads, we're cooked. You know? We're technically cooked. But we got him right where we want him. Really hoping we can find a basic Pokemon so I can Team Rocket Grunt next turn. He gets a guaranteed heads, which means that the next one has to be a Tails so I can recover. Come on, be Tails, be Tails, be Tails. Yikes. Alright, well, that's all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. I think we start building up another one. It's Team Rocket Grunt. Oh, he did it to me so I could do it to him. That's right, punk. That's right. Question is, who do we put energy on? Porygon Z and try to build up? Or maybe the back. Tempting, tempting, tempting. We don't have any more retreats. I'm gonna build energy on the back and end turn. I don't know if that was a good idea because we could have done a race against the clock. A race against the clock and try to build up energy on Porygon Z, especially because all we need to do is find one more. No, it's too risky. I'd have no energy on the field. So we reset everything, right? His 4 energy is gone, my 3 energy is gone. I do think building the back is fine, especially because we have a buggy evolution coming. We need to find another Crawdaunt somehow. Professor's research. I can Pokemon Calm the Mantike. I don't think we're going to use it anymore. And this has to be a... oh, it's another Mantike. Womp womp. Data scan. 4 cards left. It's another Mantike. Oh, man. Maybe I should have actually data scanned first before I used Pokemon Calm, just in case. Alright, well... not good, in all honesty. He's gonna get enough damage. Yeah, he's gonna get enough for a Tyrannical hole. So I think I needed to take the risk on building energy on Porygon Z and pray that he didn't land anything. That's the other, oh, wait, what? I'm so confused. I literally did data scan and it said my Mantike was next. And it was a Pokeball instead. I mean, I'll take it. Corphish is what we needed. Alrighty, alrighty, alrighty. Energy, Porygon Z, he's ready. Now we can Crawdont, remove another energy from him. Doesn't matter if he lands heads or not. But you know what does matter? Is the other Mantike. The Crawdont. Alright, that Crawdont doesn't do anything. So I put energy on Porygon. He puts another third energy. He attacks, kills. If he doesn't attack, still the same thing. I put second energy. I retreat, lose all energy, attack. Boom. He'll be able to Tyrannical. I die. I need to build a Crawdont, and that's the only way we live. Oh, the buggy evolution made the deck shuffle. That's what it was. It was the buggy evolution that shuffled the deck. Alright, let's see if we can win this, because if he has a Cyrus, we're technically cooked, right? Rocky Helmet. He's already used a potion and Poke Center Lady, so most likely no healing. Surely no Cyrus, right? Lusamine, it's over, boys. Guz is so tanky, man. Yeah, this deck's not going to be good against Guz. All right, I mean, we're 2-2 so far. No, I don't, John. Noomba. All right, we're going first. We got Corfish, we got Mantike, and we got Professors. This is perfect. I'm hoping we can find a Porygon, though. Porygon is what we actually want to... The other Porygon. We got to find Porygon. This Porygon. Another Mantike. Realistically, I think I'm going to Pokemon Calm the Mantike. Gives us a better chance of finding Porygon. It's a Porygon Z. Not what we needed. Alright, I tried my best. Against all odds, we tried. Now, the good news is we could still find a Crawdont and remove the energy from Dratini. Whatever energy he decides to get here can work in our favor. X speed. Oh man, never mind. We will not be able to actually Crawdaunt. This, let's see, if it's another Mantike. Porygon, nice. Porygon Z. Let's go Professors. We got the other Mantike. We got the Corphish. I'm gonna double Corphish. Honestly, I kind of just want to build up. I kind of just want to build up to Porygon Z so we can start making them get random energy. Even though he already has his 1 water, 1 lightning. This is bad. So it doesn't matter if I data scan, because evolving cycles the deck, right? Actually, no, I could still just... I think what I'm going to do here... I'm going to Corphish and Vice Grip. I know I want to save it so I can remove double the energy. But I think removing just 1 energy... Nah, maybe we need a double. I'm trying to go off of him not having the Dragonite right now and just getting some kills. Let's see. He's looking. He's got it. It's the Draco Meteor one. I thought it was the other one. We're cooked. It's doing 50 damage 4 times. Yeah. That's all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I don't know about this deck. The deck's, it's good memes. It's good memes when it works. Now, if you want to see a really good deck, we're gonna do Ho-Oh Lugia for like a couple of games here. Nothing. Never seen that Dragonite before. Alright, so this is our Lugia Ho-Oh deck. Our top deck that we like to play. I don't think we ranked up at all today. Let me see. Win-loss ratio, we are 8 wins and 8 losses. Wow, we're 8 and 8. Yeah, we didn't really move at all. Try the Porygon Z with Sylveon. Alright, we're going first. This is my kind of deck, boys. Lugia Ho-Oh. People said it was garbage, but it's really good. It's really fun. I like it. I'm going to just not put down Lugia since we're going first. See what he's doing. He's got the Suicune. He's got the Suicune right now. Because I might not want to put down more Pokemon. You never know, right? You never know. Let's toasty toss right now for once. And then we'll chill and find out what we do. So this deck that we're playing has gone on a lot of good win streaks for me. I think the video got uploaded yesterday on the YouTube channel for Lugia and Ho-Oh. It's very fun, very consistent in my opinion. I should have put down another Pokemon just in case he uses Repel, but I think he most likely has like Cyrus's over Repels, right? Let me update this as well while we're waiting for him. All right, let's see. Suicune, Giant Cape's going down, which means it can survive 2 hits if it does use Erida. The Mars, which I was a little afraid of because we'll lose our Lugia. But alas, we got him back. We got the other Suicune down. Ho-Oh is primed and ready. The odds of us finding Lugia again were very high with everything. I'm gonna just do this. I don't want a Giant Cape yet. He already used Mars, so the odds of him using a red card again are very slim. I can save my Giant Cape to find out where I want to put it. Next turn, we can kill his Suicune, and his Giratina is not even ready to swing back. As long as we can generate water energy right down here in the bottom right after the fire, then we can win. We'll be able to attack twice. Come on, water. Ooh, not water. Not water, I repeat, not water. Alright, so the bad thing is if I stay in with Ho-Oh, we're technically cooked, right? I'd have to switch to Lugia, attack, lose all energy. And then swing back with Ho-Oh, I believe. I'm gonna Iono this. Bruh. Bruh. Uh-oh, Rare Candy can bring back the Ho-Oh. Technically, it doesn't matter, though, because they can do 80 damage on the field, and I'm already I mean, if I didn't giant cape that, they'd hit my back for 80 and win this turn. But I think they still win right now, no matter what. The only thing I can hope is if they don't have Cyrus, right? I would need a top deck of Mars right now to do a different play and have some kind of win. Because if they don't find... If they don't have Cyrus and I can find Mars, we can win the game right here. Come on, baby. Mars, Mars, Mars. And still no water energy. Alright, well... Let's just assume he has... Yeah, I don't know what to do here, chat. I think we lost. If I stay in the active, I'm dead. If I swap, I lose all energy, and then I'm still dead. You know, if I put down a Kamala, I'm dead. The only thing I can do is swap to Ho-Oh. And then end turn. And pray he doesn't have a Cyrus. Alright, he wins off that, right? Yeah. I think that's our first time actually losing to a Suicune Greninja, believe it or not. With this deck. Usually we don't, but I think that's our first time. Yeah, the opponent already had plus one, so we were cooked if we let Ho-Oh die there. Alright, we're going first. We got Ho-Oh and Magby. Perfect. How's it going, Neo? I guess we'll Professors. Why not? Sure. Let's put down a Pichu. Only because it saves us from a Sabrina, but realistically it doesn't matter. Since he's not running Suicune, we can put down as many Pokemon as we want, right? Theoretically speaking. I think just a Magby, a Pichu, and then a Lugia here with Ho-Oh will be perfect enough. They're running Dragonite, it seems. So they're going to be trying to look for that Dragonite. We got our water energy, and we're still not finding that water energy. So the unfortunate reason why we lost that last game was because we couldn't find water. We got Mantike, which is technically the water. Alright, they got their Dratini. Which does mean they're getting their lightning. Uh-oh, Giant Cape keeps it alive against a Lugia. Speaking of Lugia, we got ours. Let's go ahead, retreat. Energy on Lugia, we're attacking. We just have to hope he doesn't have it. If he does have his Dragonite and he kills my Ho-Oh in the front, then we have to hope we find a Mars, because Mars could shut him down from using Lyra the turn after. So we have a 10% chance of finding... Ooh, he doesn't have it. But he's putting energy on the other Dratini because I think he does have the evolution ready to go. Or maybe he just wants to build up both. Who knows? So Giant Cape doesn't do us anything, right? We still die no matter what. So Giant Cape is to get it out of our hand. Energy here, because honestly, why not? We're just going to be putting more energy down regardless. Alrighty. Here comes the Dragonite EX. And all we need is a Lyra to seal the deal and win the game. Or not a Lyra. All we need is a Mars. It's a 1 in 9 chance. Wait, what? Why did he not want to swing in? Okay. I'll take it. Why did he not want to swing in? He wouldn't... What? I can't kill him with Lugia. One shot. Maybe he thought I could. I'm confused about that concede. Here's the deck list if you guys want to take a quick screenshot. Yeah, he could have easily attacked, kill my Ho-Oh, and then I would need to top deck a Mars to win, which is a 1 in 9 chance. Meanwhile, he only has 5 cards left in his deck and 5 cards in hand. He most likely has a Lyra. Especially if he's running double Lyra. I don't know, man. I'll take it. I was ready for him to swing in, man. I was bracing for impact. Hey, we take those, man. Just the presence of Lugia alone intimidated him, I think. So sometimes you can just get some wins based off of intimidation factor, which we'll also take. You're 2-2 against Dragonite decks. You lose as soon as they eat rare candy. Dragonite deck is our worst matchup, to be fair with you. I think I'm 1-1 against Dragonite. It's our worst matchup because Dragonite decks always run Giant Cape. Right? They always run Giant Cape. And Lugia can't one-shot it, but they can one-shot us even with our Giant Cape. Which makes me feel like maybe I should kick out my Giant Cape for a Guzma. You know? Depends on what keeps us alive on the Giant Cape in this deck. Because it does feel bad. Or Lugia with red. Yeah, I guess I could red as well. That's an option. Alright. Let's go ahead and leaf out. Toasty toss. We're looking for a Komala. So the sad thing is we only have a single Pokemon in the deck that can kill the Oricorio. It's a 1 in 20. 1 in 14 right now. Other than that, we're not looking too hot. The odds of us finding that one singular Komala is very slim. Gonna have to Iono as well, just so I can get better luck at finding it. Alright, Pokeball is 1. And a Professor's next turn can be 2. Oh, this turn doesn't really do us anything, but we'll put it down. Why not? As long as it means that this guy is going to put energy on Oricorio and not build the Arceus, sure, why not? Go for it. I'll just go Ho-Oh right here. Nah, I don't know what that game is, Amber. Meows. All I play is Pokemon. Alright, professors, come on. We need the Komala. Brother. Alright, so on a scale of 1 to cooked, I think we're cooked. We are definitely cooked, my friends. Oh, maybe not. So let's see. Magby's in the discard. We got the other babies. This is a 33% chance of being Komala. It could also be another Lugia or another Ho-Oh. 33% chance Komala. Let's go, baby. So we put Komala down. We do have to put energy while it's on the bench, or else we're going to be falling asleep. We're going to retreat off of this. Lose that, lose that. Go over to Komala here. Elemental switch. We'll take a water energy from my... for my good friend, Lugia. And then I'll put a Mantike down, or I'll put a Pichu down in case I need lightning energy back. And I think I'm going to Giant Cape the Ho-Oh just in case they try to bring it back in somehow. I don't know. And I think we're good to go. Rolling Tackle. Once we get the 2 Oricorios down... and they can't even attack with Arceus here unless they have like a elemental switch. But the moment they attack, listen, Lugia's coming in and cleaning up. So yeah, they can elemental switch here if they want. Wait, could they Cyrus an elemental switch? Oh, snap. I don't think that Giant Cape kept us alive. Yeah, well played. You're lucky we didn't find Komala earlier. The moment he went in with Oricorio, I knew he basically had what he needed. Yeah, we almost had him. We got to be a little quicker against Oricorio, or against Arceus. I think Arceus, believe it or not, is one of my worst matchups. All right, let's see if we can get one more win out here. We got the Ho-Oh, we got the Lugia. They're not running water energy, which means no Suicune, so we can put all the Pokemon we want down on the bench. We got Splashy Toss coming in for the Ho-Oh. And if they Sabrina, we have Leaf to come back. We got it all. We've got it all. 1,000,000% this is a win this time. This has to be a win this time. Realistically speaking, let's just do this and Splashy Toss the Ho-Oh one more time. I think they're running... oh wait, I don't even know what they're running. Dark Energy with Pichu? What is this? I've never seen anyone run Dark Energy with Pichu. Crackly Toss. Is it to build the Darkrai quicker? I'm so lost right now, man. Either way, let's retreat. Let's go Ho-Oh. We're ready to go. Boom, bang. Realistically, this doesn't matter who we throw this on. Yeah, it doesn't really matter who we throw this on. Because if he does try to swing in with Darkrai here and kill, then Lugia can clean up 1,000,000%. And that's our game-winning point. So he's pretty cooked no matter what he does here, right? Zubat. Ah. Hi, Fufu. Hi, buddy. Alright, so he can't win even with a Zubat, right? But we'll Mars... Oh, he conceded. I was gonna say we'll Mars him just in case, because then his odds of finding a rare candy Crobat is impossible. Yeah, so you can see this deck is pretty quick, right? So far on the day, we're 10 and 10. 10 wins, 10 losses. Now, unfortunately, guys, I think I'm going to wrap up here. Short stream Saturday as per usual. And Sunday is my day off tomorrow. So I'm not going to be back on Pokemon Pocket. Probably not until Wednesday. So I'm going to try and get this Raichu video going live maybe tomorrow. And then after that, I think we're just going to solely focus on ranking up in ranked mode. Yeah, we'll try and get top 10,000 every single day that we play and focus on that rather than try and build new decks. Just to see, because it'd be nice to try and get a top 10,000, top 1,000 for once. We usually always try out different decks. I know it might be too late into the season to try it and make do with it, but I want to attempt to do that. In terms of completing the actual expansion, if you guys are wondering about that, we are pretty close. We're at 346 out of 353. So we've cleared most of the cards. We're missing just a couple of these base set ones. And then in terms of the rare ones here, in terms of the rare, let me see, does it actually show us? We're missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 2-stars. One more full art trainer, and then the rest are 2-stars. So I think Dialga, Lunala. I forgot the other two. Palkia, Dialga, Lunala, Lusamine, etc. We did end up getting double rare candy. So we got double rare candy, double professors, and we do have enough pack points that I can buy 2 of these. So we might end up buying, oh, it's Eevee. We might end up buying 2 of these, like a Lusamine and then one other, and then we're just missing 3 more. So we might be able to complete the entirety of Deluxe Pack EX very soon. We'll have to wait and see. I'll keep you guys updated on that if we end up getting lucky or not. Yeah, take it easy, Indy and Keanu. Other than that, I thank you guys for hanging out and being here. Much love, much appreciated. You guys take it easy. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. I will see you guys again Wednesday. I think will be the next day that we stream. Wednesday and Thursday, we should be playing some Pokemon. We'll try and grind out ranked mode. I might play some ranked offline while I'm editing the video because Ho-Oh is pretty fun. You know, Ho-Oh is pretty fun. I'll do one final pack here, just like a finale. And then I'll see you guys next week, Wednesday. We'll do some ranked mode. Shiwashi, Marshadow, Floragato, nothing. Alright, I'm out. You guys take care of yourselves.